all of that, child, for $450 a person.
Come on.
5 days and 4 nights in Guatemala for $450 a
flights with United.
Girl.
At the good hotel. So
if your bae listens to this episode and you didn't book anything, that is not our problem, okay? Because
I thought you was going to say that is not your bae. I'm like, yeah.
Or that. Because that's an option
Not
too.
break up with them.
I'm just saying
Don't
because
say we told you so.
Don't say we ain't give you the tools for success.
Is kind of like why you didn't book that.
Low-key judging you.
Hey y'all.
Hey y'all, hey. Welcome to another episode of Travel
Bye.
Sexy. I'm your co-host Natasha Terrell, owner of Travel Goddess International.
And I'm your co-host Sincerely Jasmine, founder of Boss Babes Love Brunch.
Period. Guys, you finna be on the hit list because Valentine's Day is in 2 weeks and you don't have a plan.
It is crunch time.
So this episode is all about last minute Valentine's Day getaways that you can still book to wow your bae.
Yes, because what's better than a vacation for Valentine's Day?
Bae, vacation, Valentine's, it all makes sense. But before we jump into it, a little bit of goddess mail from our inbox to yours. Take us away, Jazz.
Y'all.
Ciao.
I saw this morning. Was like, okay, no. A passenger bit a flight attendant. Why would you do that? Guys, please leave the flight attendants alone. Like, what? We talk about it all the time. Like, be nice to them. And to bite a flight attendant is crazy. And it clearly was bad. This person clearly was erratic because they had to go back to Tokyo. Like, they had to turn back around.
Right. So, like, they were an hour into the flight, departing Tokyo. Now I have to turn around. And not sure where the destination was, but if it was going to the United States, this is one of those big planes.
It was Seattle. So
yeah.
It was a large international flight.
You're talking about hundreds of people on the flight.
Absolutely.
And now you're inconveniencing all these people for one crazy person. But it makes sense because safety is the priority.
Because they'll just biting all of us. Get them out of here, please.
Y'all need to put down whatever it is that you are smoking on, drinking or popping.
That got you biting people.
That got you biting people in the air at that. Because here's my logic. Even if someone got me to the point of which I would feel I need to bite because that's never happening, but should it occur, I'm also going to process where I am and what will be impacted upon my decision.
Absolutely. Y'all know we're not losing them flying rights for nothing.
Okay, I'm in the entire sky.
Yeah.
On a big aircraft, 3-seater, 4 in the middle, 3 on either side.
To that was, if you will bite a flight attendant in the air on a long flight, what would you do on the ground?
Yeah, because you some type of person.
What would you do on the ground?
Additionally, I don't want to find out.
Not on a huge plane in between 16 people. Like, how did you... Move it along.
These people got to be stopped. I've
never heard of nothing like that before. That's like, crazy.
Legit, we are going to be having to fill out questionnaires soon when we're booking flights.
Yeah, they're going to have to check medical records and stuff because
y'all are tripping on these planes. They need to make sure if you are sane enough to board this aircraft. Like, that is where we're heading.
So we talked about pooping on the plane, peeing on the plane, and now biting the
people on the plane.
So we've talked about it all.
Ciao. And I also saw, I follow someone and they were on their way to Brazil and had a crazy story happen on their aircraft and they walked us through the whole story in their story. And essentially it was just like, the long story short of it was this girl and this guy met on the aircraft because they were seated next to each other. They fell in love on the flight and fell out of love on the flight at the same time. So they started the flight, meeting each other. Then by the middle of the flight, they were kissing and feeling all up on one another. And by the end of the flight, they were a divorced married couple. Even though they weren't married couple, I'm just saying the equivalent of the anger and she had to be detained upon
detained is crazy.
No, they did. I'm sorry, they didn't even detain her. They rerouted the plane to get her off. So they were on their way to Brazil. They rerouted it to Puerto Rico.
Pissed her off.
She just met him. So
Love at first flight.
No. They met on the aircraft, Jasmine. It's not we flew out for the first time experience. I met you because I was seated, randomly assigned to the seat next to you.
Sounds like real love.
And middle of the flight, it had to be rerouted to get you off the plane because you were so erratic, ma'am.
That's crazy.
So
your girls of 𝗕𝗏𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂
on YouTube and listen wherever you get your podcasts.
And make sure that you're following us on Instagram and TikTok at 𝗕𝗏𝗁𝒂𝒗𝒆𝒍.
And of course, if you have a product or service that you'd like to see featured on an upcoming episode of 𝗕𝗏𝒁 shoot us an email at info@𝗕𝗏𝒁.com.
Now let's get back into the episode.
So
Passionate woman, we love it. Don't let that be you this Valentine's Day, though.
Please don't. And so
let's make it to the destination at least.
Okay, because we gotta
then start arguing.
Y'all are stressing me out. I'm so sorry. At this juncture, I'm not even going nowhere for Valentine's Day because I don't want to see none of you crazy people on the plane. Lord. But nevertheless, if you're not me and you're still interested in traveling for Valentine's Day, here are our suggestions of some great VDay experiences for your last minute travels that won't break the bank, but still will give you the affordable luxury experience that you desire.
Exactly. Y'all know we all about saving the coins. But we love a good vacation.
Absolutely. And what, as Jasmine said earlier, a better way to celebrate VDay than with a cute little, let's get on a flight, babe.
Period. Also a great gift. Like, you get the experience and it's a gift. You're killing it.
We already told y'all before, when you double up, this is when they gonna be like, oh, they really love me. Yep. They really bang with me.
Exactly.
So first destination.
Our favorite.
Y'all know. And we literally at this point, we don't say this because we endorsed by them. We say this because Mexico is tried and true.
We should be endorsed by them.
Absolutely. Visit Mexico. Okay, now. Nevertheless, first destination, Riviera Maya for your Valentine's Day trip. And again, one of the reasons why we talk about Mexico so much and one of the reasons why it's just a great destination to escape is because it is an affordable destination.
Absolutely.
And in addition to it being affordable, there's so many routes.
Yes.
That'll easily get you there.
And it's quick, especially from the East Coast. If you're going to that Cancun, Riviera Maya area, it's so quick.
Super easy. So we found a, great package from Philadelphia International Airport from February 13th to 17th. So
cute.
Very much over the Valentine's Day experience, but also could be a Galentine's Day trip too. Because don't forget, February 13th
Valentine
is for the girls.
Period.
Okay? So you don't got no bae. You could still celebrate. February 13th to 17th with round trip flights via American Airlines, staying at our faves, the Hyatt Zilara Riviera Maya.
Yeah.
All inclusive, adults only. All of that for basically $1,100 per person.
Yes.
Which I feel like is a steal.
Absolutely, because we will be the first to tell you Hyatt Zilara rates.
Baby.
And it's worth it. Go back to our Hyatt Zilara Riviera Maya episode and listen to the full experience. But prior to booking, it's absolutely worth that $1,098. Yeah.
I mean, and when you're thinking last minute, you're thinking, how can I maximize the experience without breaking the bank?
Exactly.
So that is why we chose the adults only all inclusive, because legit, if you wanted to, you could only spend your $1,100 per person, and that'd be it.
That's it, exactly. And again, go back to the episode because you can hear how many things, how many offerings, amenities this resort has. So, you spend that $1,100, get to the resort, you good.
Yeah, yep. So, make it. If you wanted to make it special, of course, you could do additionals and do the welcome amenities for you and Bae and decorate the room and all of those things. But like as Jasmine mentioned, the property itself, they have a wine tasting experience that's included with your stay, a mixology experience that's included with your stay, dinner experiences, and the list goes on. Fabulous spa. So honestly, you and Bay could literally escape and not have to leave.
Exactly. And they got hookah.
And they got
Go
hookah.
back to the episode. We're not going to talk about that.
So yeah, so high as a low Riviera Maya. The Riviera Maya experience is a great Valentine's Day experience, and adults only. So you ain't got to see no kids.
Exactly, which also makes it worth that price because we know adults only be running you a little ticket.
And last but not least, that price point is great because that is now in the space of high season.
Yes.
And going into the space of spring break travel.
Yeah.
So you are legit getting a deal considering those factors.
Exactly. And that's for all of these because we are in that season. Now, next we have one of my favorites, Panama. So a weekend after Valentine's Day, we know Valentine's Day this year falls on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
We still trying to maximize the PTO. So we got y'all. If you want to go the weekend after, 17th to the 21st, flying out of BWI, which is Baltimore, Copa Airlines straight to Panama at the 𝗠𝗏𝒻 Hotel and Spa.
Yeah, and the 𝗠𝗏𝒻 Hotel and Spa is a fantastic offering. It's under the Marriott Bonvoy umbrella, so you will get washcloths. I'm going to always say it to the day
I'll let you know. You got to do a whole episode on resorts that give you washcloths.
Because it took that one time to be traumatized.
Oh yeah, it's not even once for me. I'll be slipping sometimes. I'll be honest.
That's facts.
Like, dang.
But yes, the 𝗠𝗏𝒻 Hotel and Spa is located right in downtown Panama City.
Yep.
So very walkable to all attractions and lots of other things to do. Bunch of restaurants, bunch of bars. The hotel itself has a casino on the ground level, a great spa. Yeah. So it's one of those kind of like resort style hotels that are in the city.
Your bang for your buck. You get all of the amenities at the hotel. I believe there's even a restaurant in the hotel.
Several.
So you have all of that, and then you are accessible to Panama City. So, like Tosh said, walk right up the street. All of that for $773 per person,
which is like
under $800 for Panama.
What are we even talking for? 5 days and 4 nights on top of that.
Panama City at that, so you're in the mix, like so you don't have to really worry about paying for transportation. Once you get from the airport, you're there.
Yeah, and you legit, your feet can do the
rest of
the situation because it is a very accessible city.
Absolutely.
Like, you can maneuver.
Find something. You walk up the street, you can find a new restaurant, a bar, lounge, club, whatever you're looking for is walkable.
And then, of course, if you wanted to add to your Panama experience, then you can book a day trip or an excursion that'll take you outside of the city to the beaches, to the different, to the canal, whatever your interests are in that way to maximize your overall experience. But, if you just wanted to 5 day and 4 night yourself in the mix, that you can do too. And keep in mind, we're going to remind you over and over again, all of these travel deals that we're talking about can be booked on our website.
Yes.
travelguidesintl.com. Additionally, if you wanted to book the travel deal and then you're like, but I still want to add more and do something special for Bay, we can assist you with that as well. Yes. All right. So if you
love the little roses.
Yeah.
Real cute.
I know. So we've been giving y'all the tea, but don't forget we do this.
Yes,
all right.
We got y'all. Panama's so good too. So much to offer.
It is. It is. I'm still waiting for you to do that Panama itinerary, but I'm gonna be quiet.
Panama, St. Martin, I owe y'all a lot. Bear with me.
Now, next up, if you do not desire to leave the country, or Bay just might be not able to leave the country for reasons that we will not speak of.
It happens.
Listen, I just told y'all we are travel agents. We have seen it all. Okay.
I'm not judging because girl been there, and done that, and went to this destination and made it happen.
Exactly. So next up, if you are a domestic mommy or pappy, we are of course gonna take it to the MIA
every time,
and love and did.
It's a vibe every time,
every time. So this package is departing from RDU, which is Raleigh, North Carolina, and this is going to be a quick little 13th to the 15th of February. So you don't need to be in Miami super long, but this is just enough time to get in, enjoy time with Bay, and get out and not have to use a bunch of PTO. So the 13th to the 15th with flights via American Airlines, staying at the Clinton Hotel South Beach, which again is important to note because it's walkable.
To everything.
So we are talking about saving the coin while still maximizing the VDay experience.
Exactly.
So when you don't have to pay for Ubers and all this other things, that's how you save the coins.
Exactly. So go back to the Miami episode.
Period.
And listen to how conveniently located the Clinton actually is.
Very much so. All of that, $287 a person.
Y'all know me, under $300. I got it.
She got it. She treating. Okay. So definitely, if you are balling on a budget,
yeah,
and still want a wild bay with that trip for the VDay, $287 to Miami.
That's dinner. Like that's your Valentine's Day dinner.
Very much so. Especially with those prefix menus that restaurants do. They want to charge you $100 a person.
Yeah, that's your Valentine's Day dinner right there. So
purse.
Why not do dinner in Miami?
Do dinner in Miami, please. She'll be like, ooh.
Yeah. And y'all know Miami got the fine dining. So it's nothing to just get a super elevated dining experience and chill in a hotel.
Yes.
And come back home.
And I will say with that, look up if you have a destination in mind or just a restaurant in mind if you're not traveling for VDay. Definitely look it up now.
Oh, yes.
And make your reservation now because that last minute stuff.
Because we talking last minute right now.
We
so
are.
If you ain't make the local reservation.
Yeah.
Let's get on it.
But definitely look at their prefix option too. And I would say, because sometimes I don't want the prefix.
Oh, yeah.
I just want to order what I want to order. So if you do see the prefix listed, I would say maybe even call to just confirm that you are still able to order from the a la carte menu.
Absolutely, because a lot of the times you're not.
You're not. And I've gotten to places and been disappointed because I've looked up the menu and said, oh, I want to go because of the menu. And then they're not serving anything other than that.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah. So do yourself a favor and look that up. And that also counts for the restaurants in Miami. Do it for everybody.
Definitely for the restaurants in Miami. For sure. Because they booked up on regular weekends. So they definitely booked up for Valentine's
Definitely.
Next is a place that I would like to go. Guatemala. Now that is a cute VDay vacation. That's real cute.
Guatemala is such a beautiful destination.
Yes.
I really enjoyed my time there.
I have to get there.
And the town of Antigua specifically, chef's kiss.
Yeah.
It's like frozen in time, kind of, but still.
It has that cultural feel.
Yes. And so this particular package is interesting because I'll tell you the package. So the package is departing from IAH, which is Houston, Texas, for my Houston hotties. The travel dates are February 11th to the 15th. Right. So that encompasses a weekend or a weekend day. And also
still get your Valentine's Day.
Precisely. Flights with United Airlines and staying at the Good Hotel Antigua. Now, the reason that I was saying that this was interesting is because this hotel is a newer property in the Antigua area. And if you've ever traveled to Guatemala or even just looked it up, you know that most of their hotels feel so quaint and like Jasmine said, has the historical feel, but still, a luxury in that space, but that is part of the experience of Guatemala.
Absolutely.
So this hotel is unique because it's a modern hotel design.
Yeah, I looked at it. It was like really cute.
Yeah, it's cute. It's trendy. It has balconies. It has the modern feel of today's hotels, but in Antigua, Guatemala. Exactly. So super dope. All of that, child, for $450 a person.
Come on.
5 days and 4 nights in Guatemala. For $450 a
flights with United,
girl,
at the Good Hotel. So,
if your bae listens to this episode and you didn't book anything, that is not our problem, okay? Because
I thought you was gonna say that is not your bae. I'm like, yeah,
or that, because that's an option
not
too.
Break up with them.
I'm just saying
don't
because
say we told you so.
Don't say we ain't give you the tools for success.
Is kind of like why you didn't book that.
Low-key judging you.
So there is that.
And then, of course, when you're in Guatemala, there's so much to do. We did the chocolate making tour. We did a rum tasting. We did the ATV like sunset tour. It's so beautiful.
Yeah. And like the culture of Guatemala, like I want to go, so I've done my research. I already got my itinerary ready.
Period.
It's so many layers, you know.
Yes.
Like you said, you can get that like cultural, like with the food.
Yeah.
Then you can go and drink and
Yes.
just kind of like immerse yourself in like a photo walk tour. So yeah, it's a beautiful destination.
And again, another very walkable town, very walkable destination. Like we legit was walking.
Yeah.
And we did both Guatemala City and Antigua.
Okay.
And both are so walkable. Oh, I loved it. And then of course, you know, if you've seen what is I forget the name of the area where Lake Atlan. Is that how you say it? Child, I don't know. Yeah, for those that are listening, you could just see the shrug that Jasmine gave me. Like, girl, I don't know.
No idea.
But nevertheless, I'm pretty sure it's Lake Atlan. And that's the gorgeous lake and the gorgeous photos that you guys see when you look up Guatemala. And there's a few resorts that are on that lake as well. So again, the Guatemala experience, to Jasmine said, is very layered.
Yes.
And for $450 a person, you should go find out.
Absolutely, because that is such a deal, and it allows you the budget to immerse yourself in the culture. Like, you know, like now you can spend the extra $1,000 because you only spent $450.
Now, just specifically your spending budget is $1,000.
I mean, that's how much it would cost you ultimately.
Jasmine trying to make y'all spend your whole paycheck, okay? And that's fine. Girl math, period. Next up, where we going?
Another beautiful dream destination, Hawaii. And y'all know Hawaii be expensive, so you gotta listen to this.
Yes, and that's the one, I think, key thing about Hawaii, especially if you're traveling from the East Coast to Hawaii. It's gonna run you up. So it's important, in my opinion, to try to find a good deal.
Absolutely.
Because the key part about Hawaii is you're going to spend when you're there. It is not a cheap destination. Don't forget, it's technically still America.
Exactly.
But they also know
how our economy is.
Okay, and they know what we know. So the asking price for a lot of things is,
and they gonna hit you with the tourist rates.
Yes.
So
all right. So the lower we can get there,
the better.
The better.
Exactly. So this is out of LAX. So we're for our West Coast girlies.
Yes.
So from February 10th to the 14th. So you still get a little. That's Saturday.
Yeah, I think that's Saturday.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you get your weekend, and then you roll into Valentine's Day and get to wrap up your Valentine's Day here and back. So with flights with United again, and this is saying at the Outrigger Reef Waikiki Beach Resort.
Right on the beach.
Y'all. 75 per person.
Okay, like $775.
Come on, like,
under a stack.
Under $1,000 for Hawaii is like absurd because, like Tosh said, it's expensive. Like it's just an expensive destination. And although it is U.S. territory, it costs a lot to get there. Like it costs a lot to get there. The hotels, especially those beachfront resorts, are going to run you. So anything under $1,000 just to get to the destination. Now you got what? $800 to spend.
Jasmine's girl math is so shout out, y'all.
$775.
She is insane. But yeah, $775 for your flight and your hotel
on a beach.
On the beach. Yes. And the hotel is so cute, modern, very it feels like adult vibes. Like it's not an adults only, but everything that it has and it feels like is grown. Yes. So that's why it's great for VDay, because obviously couples. And for under $800.
Yeah, that is unreal.
Yeah. And certainly go back and look on the TGI page, because there is a Hawaii highlight. It's far back though. You won't have to scroll, but it's there because there's tons to do in Hawaii as well. Yeah. And the beautiful thing about Hawaii is, like, you look to your left, there's the ocean. You look to your right, and there's gorgeous mountains.
Yeah.
It's like the perfect escape, if you will.
Absolutely.
Depending on whatever your preference is.
It does not feel like you're on U.S. territory.
Yeah.
It's dreamy. Like, I mean, I feel like everybody can say Hawaii is on their list. So
it's a good one. And for $775 a person,
Can't beat it.
your bae gonna be looking at you sideways. I'm just saying. Last but not least, on our suggested VDay experiences, tried and true.
Always.
Again, and just in case no one knows, or you know somebody who don't know, you don't need a passport to go to Hawaii. All right, just wanted to say that. You're still getting a tropical destination, but you don't need a passport. All right. Nevertheless, last but not least, Las Vegas, y'all.
Can never go wrong with these.
Go to Las Vegas for Valentine's Day.
That's fun, actually.
It's so much fun. So, I love the variety of this list because it really is for everybody.
Exactly. Whatever your vibes is.
If you want to chill, there's options for that. If you want to experience culture, there's options for that. You want to be lit? Yeah.
Go to Vegas.
There's options for that. So this travel deal is departing from Philadelphia International Airport. Travel dates are going to be February 12th to the 15th. So super cute and easy. If I'm not mistaken, the flight on the 12th is departs at 5:30 in the evening. Okay. So you technically can still go to work.
Yep.
And save that day and then head out.
Exactly.
So again, we saving PTO in 2024 and we maximizing PTO is what we're doing. When we need to save it, we need to maximize it. Flights are going to be nonstop with Spirit Airlines and staying at the newly renovated, which I love when they do that, Rio Hotel and Casino. All of that, guys, for $240 per person.
Come on now.
Come on.
Send that specifically to your bag.
Just
that part.
Yeah. Because, sometimes when you think of international, all that other stuff, it feels layered. Then you got to figure out, what I could. But that, that's easy.
Yeah.
You can book that in your sleep.
$240, that's great. Yeah.
And we already know Vegas got tons to offer.
So much to do. And again, speaking to convenience.
Yep.
You are conveniently located. So quick Ubers, walking distance to a lot of things. So yeah, I love it.
And it's coming right off of Super Bowl weekend. So you still might get a little residual the Super Bowl energy or vibes or experiences, depending on, how far into the week those are happening.
Yeah, that's so true.
So there's
the clubs
that.
Won't still be popping.
The clubs, people still outside.
Exactly. The clubs gonna be popping.
So, you can keep it going and keep it vibing with Bae for $240 a person. That would
also be a cute Valentine's.
That would be a great Valentine's.
Super Bowl weekend. If you want to go find you a bae,
okay,
you can make that work too.
All right now, you can go outside and see what's going on.
About the girls.
That's it, or the guys, because they be getting chose too, and we know
boys do boys time or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know what they have,
guys
but
time. That would be awkward.
That'd be so cute. Guys and Valentine's Day. No,
what y'all gonna do?
As I said it out loud, actually,
y'all go to the strip club. What y'all gonna do?
I mean, that's lit too.
Yeah.
That's a vibe. So yeah, these are just some options for you guys to consider if you are still trying to figure out what you're gonna do or get bae with VDay in literally 2 weeks.
Yes. Nothing better than a vacation.
Nothing better than a vacation, especially if you can save those coins. And as a reminder, all of these can be booked on our website, travelgoddessintl.com. Favorite type of VDay getaway, Jess? Domestic, international, local? What are you feeling?
For me, domestic, as long as I can use Miami, Vegas, that's cool for me to just kind of escape home, the cold weather.
Yes.
But yeah, I usually try to save my international for like you said, more of that March spring break time. But yeah, domestic for me. How about you?
I just be feeling I be doing the most. Because legit for the last 3 years, which 2020 doesn't count because we couldn't go really anywhere during that time.
When it first shut down.
Exactly. Well, actually, no. 2020, I was away for VDay, but I wasn't with Kyrie. But then 21, 22, 23, we've gone somewhere international.
I love it.
And I feel like I'm doing the most because we definitely could just go to Vegas and Miami and have a time because I love both of those places. But I always be like, let's do this. Let's go
Create
here.
a core memory.
Yeah. And part of it is like typically he's always coming off of a movie during that time, like a filming and production. So I'm like, you need a break.
A real break, yeah.
Like, let's get some sun and some sand and some beach. But so do I. So yeah, I'm going to choose international.
Cute.
Yeah.
What would y'all choose?
You know, you never know. We just want to get an idea. And again, you have ideas now from this episode.
Yeah, so what would you choose out of that list?
Exactly. Because if you did know, but now you know today, Jasmine and I are both a part of Travel Guys International, which is a full-service travel agency that can assist with bringing your VDay experience to life.
Exactly. So whether you want to go to any of these destinations or if you would like to customize your Valentine's Day or just your next vacation,
Absolutely.
we got you. So visit travelgoddessintl.com and you'll see all these good travel deals. And again, if you want to customize something, we'll get you.
And that's on per.
Period.
And to keep on theme, our travel deal of the week
Another one
is also kind of like a bonus to our list, okay? Because I was just like,
ooh,
what?
Y'all know I'll be looking at the notes so we get here. That's real cute.
That's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's
that's
crazy,
really
Cannon.
good. Yeah.
Okay, the travel deal of the week. I'm so like stuck in the 2000s of Philadelphia, and I don't care.
State property.
Period. My millennials, y'all feel me.
I was about to say, if y'all not from Philly, y'all probably like, what?
Y'all definitely listen to this and half of the time are like, what is she saying? Because I use every single Philly slang.
Our own slang, our own language. It's crazy.
I don't even want to go back and listen to the episode.
All of it, like count how many
times you said John. Yes.
That's fun.
Nevertheless, this week's travel deal of the week is a 5-day, 4-night experience to Portugal for Valentine's Day, February 10th to the 15th. So you fly out on the 10th, you arrive on the 11th. It's an overnight flight. And then you have the 11th to the 15th to enjoy yourself. Round trip flights via Delta Airlines with 2-hour layovers both ways. Flying out of JFK, New York City, staying at 4-star hotel accommodations, the Hotel Porto. All of that. I can't even believe I'm saying it. Like,
yeah, this is definitely a bonus.
I know. I was like, this is a bonus. $580 per person.
For Portugal, that's
the flight.
Yeah, not even.
$580.
And the hotel is great.
Oh, I love the hotel. Every time I'm in New York, I stay at
modern,
hotel.
Like you said, like it's like one of those like brand new built, like modern, the most modern.
It's
hotel
fun too.
Yeah.
Like their energy and their vibe is like, how can we make your hotel experience fun, trendy, and unique?
Yes, definitely.
And I really enjoy staying there. And typically when I'm in New York, when I'm traveling by myself, it's where I stay and I enjoy it. So $580? Yeah. I'm just like, I don't even understand.
Hotel, Delta, like it's the names for me.
Okay.
And then Portugal is also a very romantic
Exactly. And that's
destination.
why I said this is the bonus.
Yeah.
It is very much a romantic destination.
That's a good one.
You can eat and drink your way through the experiences. The wine culture, you can go on the wine tours, you can do the river cruise. It's so perfect for a Valentine's Day experience. And to spend $1,100 for the two of you.
That's so good.
What?
Yeah. That's so good.
I don't get it.
Y'all know that's an exclusive one.
They know.
That's too good.
Like all the ones in the episode was standard. So you could just go to the website, click them and book. But y'all know this one is a premium membership only type of situation.
So get y'all $9 out.
Get y'all $9 out. Yes, because for that $9 a month, you get access to this insane travel deal as well as the rest of our exclusive travel deals.
Yes, that's a great one.
It's insane. Girl, go ahead, because it's time to get brunchy. I just don't even know.
I wonder if they do have brunch in Portugal. That might be on my list next.
Portugal should be on your list. I've really enjoyed my time there. Very much so.
So this week's brunch abroad, we are staying local. So in case you want to stay local for Valentine's Day, go to brunch the weekend before. We are staying local to Philly Butcher Bar. So if you're familiar with Philly, Butcher Bar is a restaurant in Center City, downtown Philly, like the Rittenhouse area. But they are known for, it's a butcher bar.
Yeah.
So they serve a lot of different meats.
Yeah.
But they just recently started doing brunch.
Which is amazing.
It's so good. It's a bottomless brunch. It's $48 per person. You get 2 courses. It's like an little starter to share, and then 2 entrees. And they have bottomless mimosas, Bloody Marys, which I'm cool off. And this what got me, the feature margaritas.
What?
So
Included in the bottomless?
Yeah, so they have like maybe 2 different flavors of margaritas that you could choose from.
What?
On top of the mimosas in the place. I'm like, oh, okay, we getting drunk.
First of all, I just want y'all to appreciate Jasmine's commitment to finding the best brunches around and sharing them with y'all.
And I be going too.
She does, but like every time she tells us about the brunch abroad, I'm like, I have to be there. So these experiences are lit, and no pun intended on the litness, but
oh yeah.
but like, I don't know if you, I don't know about y'all, but I'm not doing this type of research. So the brunch abroad,
extra mile.
She really be killing these.
Bottomless mimosas is just not enough in 2024. We need more.
Exactly. And apparently Philadelphia is listening because
you see us?
We've been outside.
Because go back maybe 10 episodes.
And Jasmine
was complaining about how we never had bottomless. So we got bottomless margaritas. Come on.
Come on now.
They did that.
I'll be out there.
Yeah.
And also, I mean, I'm familiar with Butcher Bar because they have a really great happy hour.
Yeah, they have a good happy hour. They got good food.
They do. So now they have a brunch at $48 per person.
It's the margaritas for me. That's what I'm like. Because mimosas, I mean, we love a good bottomless mimosa.
But margaritas?
Too. And if you like Bloody Marys, I think they got like a lot of alcohol in them.
Great. Question on the days. Is it like a Saturday and Sunday or Sunday only?
Saturday and Sunday, yeah.
All right, I'm going to have to catch it after football season. Because I'm just not coming outside for the next.
We're almost over,
right?
We are.
We almost over. I'm sticking it out. Don't ask me to do nothing on Saturdays or Sundays. Because I can't do it. I can't. Last but not least, question of the day. All right, question of the day, Jazz. Where are you heading with the Bay for this Valentine's Day?
See, we just talked about all these great destinations.
Oh no, you last minute too. Oh
and
God.
I was very last minute this year, and we were going to go somewhere. We was going to take a domestic trip, but we decided to keep it local. Okay. So we'll be like ping pong in between Philly and the DMV.
Okay. We love the DC area.
So yeah, we'll be ping pong in between those weekends. So I mean, still kinda.
It's still
something, a little destination.
It's cute.
Local.
And the way you do your itinerary, I know it's still gonna be cute.
Yeah, we're gonna do something.
It's cute.
How about you?
We are going to Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Kyrie's actually never been to Puerto Rico, and I was like, really? Say less, my G. We in there. Yes. So I'm actually excited because we're going to be staying in a different area. So normally when I go, we kind of stay in like the Carolina area downtown so that we can walk and be accessible. Yeah. But we're staying about 35, 40 minutes from that area, which is specifically for like on the beach and resorts. Oh. So I'm really excited to experience something different. Yeah. And the property looks gorgeous. So stay tuned for the updates.
Yes, I'm excited to hear.
Because I'm like, okay, this is like a different type of Puerto Rico experience.
Exactly. And we know you always pick a top of the line accommodation.
Yeah.
And, Puerto Rico, again, you have like those inner city stays, but not many beach style resorts.
I know.
Excited to hear.
Yeah. So I thought that I specifically was like, I wanted to choose something different because I was like, everyone always is in the city. Absolutely. Some people enjoyed being out the way.
Yeah, and a lot of people think PR and they're like, I want to be at an all-inclusive resort on a beach. And I'm like, that's not how it works.
It's not really.
Maybe we can tweak that this year.
Yeah, we're gonna find. I might be able to include breakfast for you.
Yeah, that's what I tell them. I can get you a little breakfast.
But all
inclusive, a little drink voucher or something.
Yeah, but stay tuned for that. So that's where the Bay and I are heading. Well, where are you and your Bay heading? Maybe you're choosing one of the destinations that we featured today, or you already have your plans. Shout out to you. Let us know in the comments and let us inspire other people.
Yes. We outside. Valentine's Day and beyond.
We are outside, okay? If you're not outside in 2024, I don't know what to tell you, but I might be judging you.
It's not an option.
It's not an option. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the episode on YouTube and listen wherever you get your podcasts.
Yes, and follow us on the socials, 𝗕𝗏𝒁 Instagram, and TikTok.
And of course, if you have a product or a service that you'd like to see featured on an upcoming episode of TFS, shoot us an email, info@𝗲𝒏𝒂𝒗𝒆𝒍.com.
Yes, and leave us reviews. Let us know how you like it, what you want to hear. Your feedback is valuable and it helps us grow.
And thanks to those that have already left us reviews, and also thanks to everyone who has been leaving comments on our videos on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram. We see you guys. We respond to you guys. We love the engagement. And it just gives us that real-time feedback as well as validation that we appreciate. And shout out to this being episode 40.
Episode 40.
Whoa.
Big deal to me.
If y'all been around from the beginning, we appreciate you. If you're new around here, thanks for joining and welcome to the party.
Absolutely. We have a ton more in store for you, so
stay tuned. Until next time, guys. Bye.